It's late, billions of pounds over budget due to Tory failures, according to the National Audit Office, John.
Yes, and we've known it's late. We've known it's going to be billions of pounds over for some considerable time. What this report says is that the politicians involved simply misunderstood or didn't understand the complexities or indeed the financial implications of it all, and it's blaming them for the situation we're in now. Yes, it is late. It's very late, and it's going to cost billions and billions of pounds if it goes ahead. But we read that Dominic Cummings, the Prime Minister's special advisor, and Andrew Gilligan, formerly of this parish, are among, now a transport advisor, are among those strongly opposing the project. Well, if Mr Cummings is opposing it, one has to say, on the basis of what's gone on in the past, its prospects are not very good.
Yeah, the Times says it's running a decade late. They don't know how much it's going to cost, but it was supposed to be 32.7 billion, then revised up and up and up.
And this really could be one of the very early sticking points for Boris Johnson, because you have a group of Conservative MPs who desperately don't want it to go ahead, yet Boris Johnson has just secured an awful lot of votes in the north, some MPs there in seats that they've never had before. Some of those communities, in theory, should be well served by a high-speed rail line. So he's going to face a tension between the MPs. Some of them are in the south, some of them are in rural areas where HS2 is going to carve up their patches. There's a bit of tension between that group of MPs and the group of MPs in the north who welcome it and desperately want it to go ahead. You've got Andy Street in Birmingham as well, the regional mayor there. Yeah. He's desperate for it to happen. So there's a lot of political pressure. But yes, I mean, when something is costing £100 billion, do you continue, or is it really the prudent and sensible thing to do to haul it back?
But having spent, how much have we spent so far?
I know, but I think that's the difficulty.
88 billion last year.
Just because it's gone so far, does it need to reach completion? And I know lots of people think the most important thing is to try and get journey times down and better services across the north of England.
The real issue is capacity. I mean,
in the north of England, though, from like Manchester.
Oh, cross country.
Cross country.
Yeah, across country, sure. But for on the sort of London, Manchester, the argument the government put forward about it's fantastic. You're going to knock 10, 15 minutes off your train journey between London and Manchester. It doesn't hold much water if you live in Manchester because we don't care, frankly.
Yeah, well, if you're not travelling up and down there, you're probably more interested. Travelling across the country has always been hard, isn't it? Yeah.